Some people say that meditation is a form of spiritual bypass from the emotional healing that we have to do. And I want to weigh in on this because it's an interesting question. So, there's lots of different kinds of meditation, so it's hard to make a blanket statement across all meditation. But in general, many forms of meditation, they do invite us to learn to relax. They invite us to learn not to react to our thoughts and to our feelings. And some people argue that that's kind of creating a learned happiness that lives on top of the trauma, and that for some people that prevents them from actually getting to what needs to be resolved so that they can move forward in their life. Other people would really disagree and say that meditation is a form of working through, and the more we can sit and not react to our mind, to our thoughts, that healing is actually moving through. And to me, I think a bit of both is true, and the distinction is what I really wanted to speak about. So in a way, there is a kind of learned calm reality. It's almost like scaffolding that we're putting under us through meditation, that by learning to still ourselves, even when we're quite agitated, we're learning to stand in a way that may not be authentic to how we would otherwise move. And when you take that kind of scenario, as soon as the meditation stops, within a few days, the person is agitated in all the ways that they previously were. Maybe there's a little bit of residual gain, but pretty much you have to keep doing it in order to get the benefit. However, without that benefit, you would never get to see, what's possible if you weren't constantly in reaction to the triggers that are driving us unconsciously. So in order to create the space that one might be able and willing to delve into what's underneath, I think that scaffolding is quite essential. It gives us a break and a kind of calm and enough perspective and witness consciousness, the ability to watch ourselves while we're having the experience, which is learned through meditation, that then we could at some point dismantle that scaffolding and really see what's on the ground underneath that and learn to cultivate from the ground up, a healthier reality than may have been our true beginning in this life.